Sadness flies away on the wings of time. There is nothing quite like the feeling of sadness. It is a heavy emotion that can weigh us down and make us feel like we are carrying the world on our shoulders. But, thankfully, sadness is not permanent. It eventually fades away, replaced by happier emotions. Time is a great healer, and it will eventually take away the sadness that you are feeling. It might take a few days, weeks, or even months, but eventually, the sadness will start to dissipate. And, when it does, you will feel lighter and happier. So, if you are feeling sad right now, just know that it is only temporary. The happiness will come back eventually. You cannot protect yourself from sadness without protecting yourself from happiness. It is often said that you cannot protect yourself from sadness without also protecting yourself from happiness. This is because happiness and sadness are two sides of the same coin. They are both emotions that we experience as human beings. While it is possible to try to protect ourselves from experiencing either emotion, it is not possible to completely protect ourselves from both. It is important to remember that both happiness and sadness are normal and natural parts of life. Experiencing both of these emotions is what makes us human. While it is okay to try to protect ourselves from experiencing too much sadness, we should also be careful not to protect ourselves from happiness. Happiness is an essential part of life and should be embraced. The word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. If the word happy did not exist, we would have to find another word to describe the feeling of joy or contentment. And without sadness, happiness would lose its meaning. Sadness is an essential part of the human experience, and without it, we would be unable to appreciate the good moments in life. Think about it this way: if you've never felt sadness, how would you know that being happy is a good thing? It's the contrast between the two emotions that makes them both so valuable. So next time you're feeling down, remember that sadness is just as important as happiness, and without it, we wouldn't be able to fully appreciate the good moments in life. The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keep out the joy. It is often said that we build walls around ourselves to keep sadness out. However, what we may not realize is that these walls also keep out the joy. When we close ourselves off from others, we also close ourselves off from the possibility of happiness. It is only when we let down our barriers and allow ourselves to be vulnerable that we can truly experience the full range of emotions, both the good and the bad. When you feel sad, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. When you feel sad, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just take a deep breath and remind yourself that this is only a momentary feeling. It will pass. Remember that you're strong and you can handle whatever comes your way. Lean on your friends and family for support if you need it. And most importantly, don't be afraid to give yourself some time to grieve. It's okay to feel sad. Just don't forget that you're not alone. Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure. Pain is a part of life. It is inevitable. And, it is also necessary. Without pain, we would not know when we are hurt. We would not know when to be careful. Pain is our body's way of telling us that something is wrong. But, pain can also be our teacher. It can show us what we need to heal. It can guide us to our cure. So, don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day, it will become your cure.